Welcome to Wavefront Centre for Communication Accessibility. We are pleased to introduce our conference room to you today. Wavefront Centre's conference room is designed to facilitate really efficient communication for meetings and workshops that are communication accessible. This room is able to accommodate up to 60 people at round tables. Another feature of this room is the special lighting. You'll notice we have different types of lighting, such as track lighting, pot lights, as well as wall scones. What is also interesting is the lighting is about 25% brighter than most public spaces, and this really helps to facilitate good face-to-face communication and provides visual clues for people who are deaf and have hearing loss. This light, the way it casts down, creates a little shadow so that when people are communicating in spoken language or using sign language, you won't see a lot of shadows on their bodies. You'll also notice there are high contrast colors between the wall, the ceiling, and the flooring. This helps create a spatial awareness for people with visual challenges. In addition, even the pillars have a high contrast glazing to allow people to know there's a pillar present against the open spaces. This room has been built to optimize acoustics. The ceiling and the flooring have been built with materials that have very high noise reduction coefficient to improve sound absorption and reduce background noise and echo. This room is also equipped with various assistive listening devices to help people hear more effectively in meetings. It is also equipped with a loop system as well as a remote directional microphone listening system so that people can hear the presenter through their hearing devices. In addition, the room has an 85-inch television screen spread out throughout. We'll be able to have the presenter or someone present remotely projected onto the screen. You'll also be able to see an interpreter, and remote captioning is going to be available on the television screens. So the telecoil loop system is actually a really fantastic item because it allows a person with a cochlear implant, a hearing aid, or both technologies to able to hear the person directly. So it filters out the background noise, it filters out any other noise that can be transmitted around, and goes directly into your technology. Well, this technology is great because it really provides an inclusive environment for all people of all communication abilities to be able to get the information that's being transmitted, and that you're able to do so in a discreet way. Myself, I don't need to ask for any type of accommodation. I can come in, I see the panel, and I know automatically to turn my hearing aid and cochlear implant onto T-coil discreetly so I can just get the information I need and not have any frustrations or breakdowns of communication. The acoustic baffles are really good for open area. When you have a large open space, a lot of echoes can be happening. It could be an environment that's going to be very challenging for a person that has a hearing loss and uses technology. So these particular acoustic baffles actually absorb sound. So in an environment like this, when you come into our lobby, you can have a good conversation with someone and the sound's being absorbed. But you don't have to do something as extravagant as ours that we had designed. You can do something as simple as a picture that's made out of filter and cloth and putting it on the wall so it's absorbing the sound. So there's a lot of different ways to make an environment very acoustic friendly. The hallways were also designed to be wider, which is great because it allows two people to be able to hold a conversation as they walk next to each other, or someone with a mobility device. Another great feature of the building is the curved corridors that allow for clear sight lines so that people passing one another going the opposite ways do not run into each other.
We also have mirrors in the corner at the top of the ceiling that you can see around the corner. In terms of acoustics in our offices, the doors are properly sealed, and we have glass panes so for safety, and the seals really keeps our conversation in a safe space that's confidential and doesn't leak out of the offices. Being able to engage with people without fear, without having the struggle to understand each other. It's really important to have a free-flowing conversation and a space to have a productive workplace and also help clients improve their day-to-day activity.